This skateboard has kind of a special place in my heart. You see, I found this skateboard at a junk shop in town here and paid $5 for it not a year ago, but a little while back. What you don't know is that this skateboard that I spent $5 on kinda got me back into skateboarding. All right. So having it meant that I would go to our local skate park and kind of kick around a little bit. I had the idea to take my son and took my youngest boy, and he went and rode around on this thing for the first time ever. And like I really kind of learned how to not fall and get hurt with this skateboard. And in so doing, I broke the trucks on this skateboard. Then I broke the wheels on this skateboard. Man, I just tore it to shreds. And I ended up buying new parts to make it better. And that just snowballed. And here I am, really enjoying going to the skate park with extraordinarily high quality equipment, having a great time. I'm sitting here with this skateboard at my house. And I don't want to throw it away. I don't want to just stick it on the wall. I want it to have a life. So what life can I give it? And what I was thinking I would do is I would take this very artistic, cool skateboard and I would make it into a lamp. How do you take a skateboard and turn it into a lamp? Well, about to show you. I ordered some parts off of Amazon. These are little lamp parts that are a T. All right, they are a T. So there would be a bulb coming off this end and a bulb coming off this end. My plan is to take my skateboard, drill a hole right in the middle of this, and mount one here and one down there, and put big old round light bulbs in this, and it'll look like a skateboard. My question is, however, how do I want to do this? Because I have these truck parts here that will bolt up to the skateboard and maybe give it a little bit more of a complete look and space my little T's off the board just ever so slightly more. I've got to put some things together and figure out just where I want to mount this and how I want to do it all, because I feel like simple is better. Oh, and I purchased this cord off of Amazon as well. So you got your wiring ends here, and here's the plug, and it has a switch already built in. So all of these parts together cost virtually nothing. I'll be showing you the price. And it's a pretty easy task to get this all set up, so let's knock it out. If I were to fish these lines through, it fits perfectly in there. Look at that. And I've got these big old light bulbs. Now, we used to have a vanity in our house that ran these bulbs, and I hated it, and so did my wife. So we got rid of that vanity and got something entirely different. Now I've got 4, believe it or not, of these bulbs sitting around doing nothing. I would love a way to get rid of them from the shelf. And if we were to put them on there like that, hang on, let me get another one out. Oh man, do you see what we're going for here, folks? Yeah. So that would mount up there like that right there. Oh man, that might be the way. That might be the way. I don't want to use real skateboard hardware on this lamp. I feel like that would be very wasteful. of incredibly nice, high quality equipment. So what I'm going to do is I have these very cheap little bolts and nuts here that can be used for housing projects and things. Ooh, I could even use just screws and anchors. That would be easy. Oh, that's what we're gonna do, folks. Let's just screw this thing together and be done with it. Oh, man. Yeah. So let me show you what I'm talking about. What I have here is a sheetrock anchor. And this, we don't care what the back of the board looks like. Who you know, what's the point? But these sheetrock anchors, I can just push. I have so many of these sitting around, I can just push a few of them in place. Look, see here? Just push that into the opening, and then we can run a screw in to hold our base plates. And that's going to make this a breeze. Oh my gosh. And it's cheap. So I'm going to take this out of there. And what I'm going to do is we're going to set this down on the board like so. I think that will be big enough for our wires to go through. So I'm just going to center this thing up, and we're going to run some holes in it. Dab will do you. Okay, part two of the situation. While these are over here drying, how do you mount this to the wall? Okay, and what I think I'm gonna do, I've got this piece of, call it wood, it's really a mess is what it is, but laying around over there, and I believe that without a little bit of, or I should say, with a little bit of finagling, I can probably cut this off and make it a little more slender and mount it to here and there and have a panel all the way across that'll mount to the wall and give it a little bit of a support from the back as well. So set this on there, you can kind of get the feel of what we're up to here. I think that's going to do. So I'm just going to drill that into the wood in 4 locations, and with any luck, that'll do it. Alright, I think that'll do. So now, what I can do is I can turn this thing over, and we can start fishing our wires through here, and then bolting our trucks up. Folks, look at that. I think we are making some progress. Now the only thing really left to do is wire this puppy up, and it's worthy of testing. Alright, so after inspecting the holes I have in the wall, I was forced to come to a decision about how to mount this thing. And unfortunately, that's going to include just wiring it up and having a piece hanging here, because where the holes are in my wall are not in an ideal location. They're a little too high up, so what I'm going to do is just wire this thing in. This is really the amateur way to do it, but that's life. I'm going to wire it in, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to exactly be the way I wished it was, if that makes any sense at all. Big reveal. There it is. Mind you, it's just kind of stuck up there right now, but that's going to have to do for this particular moment. It is entirely too bright, but the light itself is kind of warm, which is good, I guess. It's a nice, cozy light in here. It's just really bright from my perspective. I would prefer this to be very, very dim by comparison, but I'm gonna call that progress.